this weekend is about Miss Dawn and her cars. This is her 2018 Prius. Nope, just kidding. This is her 1965 Chevy Nova. Ran the VIN tags today. It's a 65 built in Norwood, Ohio on February the 3rd week. It was originally a 6-cylinder with a Power Glide transmission. It was originally aqua. Why the hell anybody would have painted it yellow, I don't know. And it had aqua interior. So what we're gonna do is here in just a little bit, I'm gonna pick this up. We're gonna go over the car. We'll look at what needs done and doesn't need done. Well, we'll look at what needs done. And we'll come up with a plan. I told you a couple weeks ago that we're probably not going to actually start on this for a little bit, because right now is just not a real good time to throw a whole bunch of money at a project. But one of the things that I do have to get done is both front wheels are locked up, so I'm going to try and get it freed up today so that I can roll it in and out, and then we'll kind of move on from there. All right, obviously the first thing is evict some tenants. So I'm gonna get to cleaning out here, and then I'll bring you back in a minute. Guys, my next plan of attack is to try and get in the trunk. I got no idea what this is all about, but I don't have keys to the trunk, and I want to try and get that open. So I'm going to try and get that open. Once it's open, we're going to vacuum this mess out and go from there. Yeah, I'll get it. That's the original car. Still don't like it. Damn it, I ain't gonna win this one, am I?
Too light. I don't like light colors. No, that's too grandwash.
Grandma-ish.
What's that? Dark. Awesome.
Dark and awesome. Alright, well, shit.
No,
Damn it. You heard it, guys. She don't like it.
no. Oh. Nope.
Alright, well,
Dark turquoise or
blue.
metallic blue.
I know.
I'm off.
Alright. Thanks for the visit. Come back again sometime. While I'm working on your car. I said while I'm working on your car. Okay. All right. Here's what getting in the trunk rewarded us with. Looks like a couple of extra taillight benzels, both for the left side. Some headlight trim. That might come in handy. A side marker light, I guess. I don't know what that's out of. That probably won't come in so handy. Oh, yeah. Proof of somebody else's hot rod ideas. They got the battery box in the rear. Another headlight benzel, retaining ring, a bucket, some armrests. Ouch. Capacitor for something. I thought maybe it might have been the old point system, but I'm not so sure now. Ring for the destroyer, something. Base plate, something. Trunk band doesn't look horrible. Looks like we got some extra trim. Maybe this is the piece that's missing off the bottom of the hood. Not sure where some of the rest of this goes. Maybe some interior parts. And some sort of yeah, transmission brace, I'm assuming, that I don't quite understand. I don't know. Yep, that's what we got. Alright, we're gonna start with the bottom side of the car. As you can tell, the kick pans, floor pans, they're shot. There's no getting around it, no hoping for better days. They're gone. We'll have to replace them. They've got a drive shaft loop bolted to the bottom of the floor. I'm not sure how good that would have did them, but there you go. I think we got some homemade frame connectors, I believe. They don't look like anything that would have been store-bought, but they're there. We'll keep them there for right now until I decide what to do. Floor pans back in here are also pretty well in need of some love. Now you get back in here, things get pretty darn solid again. The trunk pan, come around this side, maybe see a little bit better. It actually looks pretty good. There's going to be some repair work in the very back, and this panel right here, it's going to need quarters. There's a ton of Bondo in these quarters. The rockers, they actually appear anyway to be pretty solid. The inner rockers, both sides, are actually pretty solid. So we'll take her down a little bit and we'll show you the inside and the top side of the car. Top side of the car, like I said, you can see there's some Bondo in the doors, but they don't feel too bad. And the bottoms of the doors are all solid. So I mean, it wouldn't take a lot, a little bit right there maybe. It wouldn't take a lot to reskin a door if I had to. The front fenders, again, there's some Bondo in there. This one actually got tweaked a little bit, so we'll probably look at just replacing them. Same on this side. You can kind of tell there's some Bondo in the front section of it, and again, kind of right in there. This door's about the same as the other one. I think this one actually, the magnet stuck a little bit better too. And again, the door bottom is dirty and crusty. It's actually in better shape than the other one though. But very, very savable. The outside rocker is solid. Again, the quarters are shot. You can tell we had a little bit of hillbilly floor pan work there. That'll all go away. Same over there, we got the business sign from somewhere. Couple little patches there. Nothing that can't be dealt with. The doors open and closed solid. There's no sign of flexing or anything in the body, which again kind of amazes me. So I think we're pretty fixable. That's about it, really. Hang on a minute, I guess I'll show you the trunk. Other than being shot full of drill holes, I guess they must have had a fuel tank up here at one time or another. Battery box mounted back here. Yeah, the trunk actually isn't too bad. You can see along that edge, we're gonna have to do some work in here. And then I see that there's a patch riveted in right there, so we'll have to take a look at that. That actually is what happens when you let a car sit under a tree too long and all the leaves and stuff build up in the seal. So there's that. Other than that, I mean, it's it's a pretty decent old car. It needs a lot of work. I don't think it's anybody that or anything that anybody's going to get mad at me for building a hot rod out of instead of trying to restore it. So I guess let me know what you think. And like I said, I got to get it so it can roll. And I got to have it out of the garage next week so I can get some other things done. But we'll move on from there. Y'all. All right, guys, I got the front end freed up now. Probably ain't no way I'm ever going to use them drums again. So for tomorrow, after work, I'll try and see if my buddy's going to be open. If he is, I need to get 3 new tires that'll hold air. And that way she can push in and out of the garage. And we'll be done for a while with this one. Next weekend, I think, Big Red's turn. So I'll see y'all later. Hope you had a good Easter.